Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to Tech Garage. So yes, we have had a rename for this channel so that the global public is well aware and more interested in the channel. So a slight renaming has been done. Now today we are going to talk about the hentaiOS. Now I have made an installation video of the hentaiOS and you can find the links in the I button. Now today we are actually going to talk about the ROM itself. Now the reason why I waited so long for reviewing this ROM is because this update which just came with the June security patch was supposed to add so many things under the hood that I really wanted to wait, and the wait was well worth. So firstly, I'm going to start with my experience, right? Now the experience is what actually will matter the most in this video, because there aren't a lot of features to actually show in this ROM because this is a pure pixel ROM, right? So it's as clean as it can get and you are going to lose a lot of features. But do not worry, there's a reason why I would recommend this ROM. Please stay tuned for the whole video, right? So firstly, let's talk about my experience. Let's keep the phone away for a minute, right? Talking about my experience, genuinely, it has been amazing. So I came from MIUI 12.5, which itself is really smooth, right? It is a super smooth ROM. And when I came to this ROM, I found it to be even smoother. Now, this is what is best about this ROM. hentaiOS is actually one of the most stable, or rather the stablest ROM at the moment for MI11X. Not just that, this ROM is the cleanest ROM you can find. So let's say you pick up a Pixel phone, the way that phone is clean, this phone is clean with hentaiOS. There's no bloatware, no idiotic apps, nothing of such. You get a pure Pixel ROM. Like, this ROM wants to give you the experience of a Pixel phone as close as it can get, and it genuinely does that. The smoothness on this ROM is unparalleled. I'm not even kidding. It is genuinely unparalleled. Everything feels even more smooth. With that, another thing that they have added is extra, that touch sensitivity in your normal UI. Now, normally, even on MIUI, you do get that extra touch sensitivity, but only and only in the case of gaming. Here, you're getting that touch sensitivity no matter what, and that is crazy good because then your UI feels much more responsive. Also, the development team has added a whole set of modifications under the hood. That means your experience, your battery life, your in general day-to-day usage is going to be epic. Now, if you want to know the technical details, the changelog has been added in the description down below and you can check out the changelog. It's actually a few pages long, right? So crazy stuff that they have done. The fingerprint sensor is much more faster on this ROM now, so that's again a plus point. The battery life is amazing on this ROM. You're not having any problem with battery life. And talking about the battery life, they've also added the smart switch kind of a thing for the refresh rate. So your screen will go from 60 Hz to 90 Hz to 120 Hz, and it will keep doing that. Now, this is enabled by default. If you want to just stay on 120 Hz, you have to go to the developer options and select to stay on the highest refresh rate. Even though the menu quite a bit of places shows that 90 Hz is the maximum refresh rate, for this device it's 120 Hz. Since this is a common ROM for a lot of devices, even with 90 Hz, it's kind of set it to common there, right? Another thing, you're not going to find a lot of features, so that is something you need to be cool with, right? They've improved the speaker performance, they've improved the calling performance on this ROM, that's there. And another big thing that they've done is actually they have added special commits to improve the green tint issue. So anyone who really has a problem with green tint, you can switch to this ROM and it will really fix your issues. Obviously, green tint can't be fully fixed, it can only be reduced, and that is done in this ROM. So kudos to the developers for that. Other than that, customizations, you're not going to get a lot. Now, I'm being frank, a lot of time when people think about custom ROMs, they think about customization. Well, the hentaiOS wants to give you a clean experience, a stock experience, so they're not going to have a lot of customization, and that shows since there is not a lot of customization that you can do in this ROM. Another thing is, you're not going to find those crazy different features that you get in other ROMs, or that crazy different UI, but that is done in the spirit of stability. Now, this is the most stable ROM here, so again, for the sake of stability, you're going to give away those customizations, so that is happening in this ROM. But I can assure you, if you once experience hentaiOS and the smoothness this ROM has to offer, you're not going to like other ROMs, right? But But if you're someone who loves customization, I would probably suggest you to stay away from this ROM because it does not have a lot of customization, and you will be really disappointed if you find that there is no customization. Other than that, the dark mode is pure dark. It's absolutely amazing to use. Nothing exists that does not work. So happy for that. You have Google Dialer. So again, it is a Pixel ROM. So you're going to get, the Google stuff. But other than that, the smoothness, the scrolling, the in general day-to-day tasks, no issues, none at all. So if you want a really, really stable ROM, go for this hentaiOS. It's as good as Pixel Experience, a little better because it does not even have the customization that Pixel Experience has, but the stability is much, much more, right? Now, if you did like this content, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so I can bring you more of these videos. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. This is Tech Garage signing off.